McGregor put out a post, might have been on Instagram, possibly Twitter, but here's what he said. A king must hold the ability to kill two birds simultaneously. What type of clan could be fed with one bird? Not mine. Before any of you waste even 5 seconds of your time attempting to interpret that, let me go ahead and do it for you. Okay, Conor, word to the wise, lay off the Game of Thrones reruns. Secondly, in an attempt to sound profound, your own statement is implying that a clan could be fed with two birds. Have you ever eaten a bird? I mean, unless you're going around and catching ostriches or flamingos, it's not as though that's going to really feed a dinner table, whether you have one or two. And sending out a tweet like that while trying to attempt to sound profound really just shows why you got to come back to fighting. Now, I got no problem with this. But Conor used to say he was going to fight until he had that Jay-Z money. Well, he's got the Jay-Z money, but he's returning to the cage to get punched and kicked in the head. Why? Because it was never about the money. It was about the attention. That's what the drug is, and people aren't paying attention to you unless you're in the ring fighting. Now, I got one good piece of news, interesting news, from Errol Hawan earlier today. I was talking to him, and I asked him the question, why is Conor coming back at 170? And as I see it, you got two options. One, because he's redoing his path. 155 is behind him, and he's going on a run at 170, and he's just getting established. Two, because he's being lazy and doesn't want to cut the weight. He's been off for a while. He hasn't been working as hard. His weight got a little bit up, and he doesn't want to go down. Now, I'm bearish on that one. I don't think it is option two. But these are the options unless you see a third option. So, Ariel, tell me, why is he at 170? Ariel said, I had that exact same question. So I asked that of Conor's team. Conor's team texted me back and said, because he's a bad mother, fill in the blank. Now, the only way that you could interpret them saying that Conor is a bad mother, and that's the reason he's fighting at 170, is because my guess all along is true. He's not coming after Cowboy. He's not even coming after Diaz. He's definitely not coming after Kamaru. He's coming after Masvidal.